Let's make a video. The blood types of 150 people are determined for a study are shown in the figure below. If one person from the study is randomly selected, what is the probability that the person is either type A, 67, or type AB, 6? So 67 plus 6 is 73, and we're dealing with 150 people, so 73 out of 150. Our answer is D. The monthly fees for a single room at 5 colleges are, and what is the mean? So I'll average those numbers, 370 plus. They add up to B. I'll divide that by 5. Our answer is H, 342. On a particular road map, 0.5, half an inch, 0.5 inches is 18 miles. How many miles apart are two towns that are 2.5 inches? 2.5 inches is how many miles? Set up a proportion. I'll cross multiply. 0.5 goes with the X. 18 goes with the 2.5. 45. I'll divide both sides by 0.5. I get X is equal to, divide that by 0.5. I get 90. Our answer is E. Given F is equal to CD cubed, F is 450, and D is 10. What is C? So 450 is equal to C times 1,000. I'll divide the 1,000, so C is 450 over 1,000. As a decimal, our answer is F. If f of x is equal to 3x plus 7, that quantity squared, what is f of 1? So I'll go 3 times 1 plus 7, and then I'll square that. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 squared is 100. Our answer is E. George's current hourly wage for working at is 12 bucks. George was told at the beginning of next month his hourly wage will have an increase of 6%. So 6% of 12 is 0.06 times 12. So he's looking at a 72-cent raise. He starts at 12. His pay is now $12.72. The first term is 1 in the geometric sequence, 1, negative 3, 9, negative 27. You see how the numbers are going up by 3? So we're multiplying by 3, and they're opposite, one to the next to the next. So we have the first 4, so I'm going to multiply 27 by 3. That gives me the 5th one, and that'll say positive. I'll multiply that by 3. That'll give me the 6th one. I'll need to make that negative because we alternate. The next one will be the 7th term, 729, and I keep that sign. Our answer is E for the 7th term. The shipping rate for customer of Quick Ship Quick consists of a fee per box and a price per pound of each box. The table below gives the fees. Greg wants Quick Ship to ship 1 box that weighs 15 pounds. Well, 15 pounds puts us in this middle category right here. So he's going to pay a basic fee of $10, and we're going to add to that 65 cents per pound. So 15 times 65, and then we'll add to that our $10 basic fee. Oops. 1975. Our answer is H. A computer chip 0.32 centimeters thick is made up of layers of silicon. The top and the bottom one are this a piece and the inner layers. So we have all these layers. We have a top layer and a bottom layer, and then in the middle we have a bunch of inner layers. How many inner layers are there? I'm going to take my 0.32, my total, subtract 0.03 for the top, and subtract 0.03 for the bottom. So that gives me an interlayer total of 0.26. If I divide that by what each of the layers are individually, I get 13 inside layers. The table below shows the number of cars sold each month last year. What is the median? Median is your middle number. We need to put the numbers in order. I see 13, 15, 16, 19, twice, 22, 25 twice, 26, 27, 28, 29. All right, so the median, I'll take that one, mark off that one. Mark off the 29, the 15 with the 28. We have two numbers in the middle, so we'll take those two numbers and we'll average those. 22 plus 25 is 47. Divide that in 2 to average. Our answer is K. Students studying motion observed a cart rolling at a constant rate along a straight line. The table below gives the D feet, the cart from reference points at 1 second intervals. Okay, so at no seconds, this is how far the cart is at 1 second, at 2 seconds. Do you notice how these numbers are all going up by 6? That's important. But what I would do on this problem is just plug. So a 0 goes in, a 14 goes out. So D is equal to, let choice A, 0 plus 14 equals 14. Good. Let's do for the 1. A 1 goes in, and we get 15, but we should have got 20. A is not our answer. B, 0 goes in, 6 times 0 plus 8 gives me 8. I needed 14. B is not my answer. C, D is equal to 6 times 0 plus 14 gives me 14. Good. D is equal to, let's plug in a 1. 6 times 1 plus 14. 6 plus 1 is 6 plus 14 is 20. Good. A 2 goes in. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 plus 14 is 26. Good. I'm satisfied. Our answer is C. The length of a rectangle with area 54. Rectangle has a length and a width, and together they make your area when you multiply. So our area is 54, the length is 9, so 54 is equal to 9 times our W, so that means our W is 6. What is the perimeter? The perimeter is going to be all 4 of your sides added together. Your 2 9s, top and bottom, your 2 6s, left and right. 9 twice plus 6 twice. 30. Our answer is K. In the figure below, C is at the intersection of segment AD and segment BE. If it can be determined what is the measurement of BAC, that middle letter is the important one. So here's our angle. All right, all your angles add up to be 180 inside of a triangle, and this angle is the same as this one. They are vertical. So these 3 angles must add up to be 180. So 35 and 45 make 80. 180 minus that 80 is 100. That is angle A. It's also angle D up here. Number 14, Antoine drew the circle graph below describing his time spent in school in one day. His teacher said the number of hours listed were correct, but the central angle measure for the sectors, a sector is a piece of this puzzle right here, a piece of this circle here. These 3 look to be the same. This one looks to be is a whole lot larger. But that the central angle measure for the sectors were not correct. Yeah, it looks like Antoine has this top one here being half of the circle, so it'll be 180. That's not correct because 4, 3, 1, and 1 add up to be 9. So 4 isn't half of 9. It's close, but it's not half. So this shouldn't be half of the circle. So what should it be? Well, if his core subjects were 4 hours out of the 9, that means we're looking at 44.4444% of the circle. If we'll take that and multiply it by 360, then that's what his angle should be. His angle should have been F, or H there, 160.